Do a safety course. Goes for a day, and they hold it in the local pub.
So well, you learn a lot after you drink so much.
Yeah, exactly. So apparently
It's one of those courses everybody passes.
Yeah. There you go.
That's right.
And if you don't pass, you're just not seeing it again the next day.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's
gosh.
it's still like the Wild West.
At 140 degrees out there, when you go down the hole, it's a little cooler, correct?
It's about 70 degrees.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a lot better.
22, 72,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Is there a high death rate?
No, it's not really. Yeah.
Well, I mean, is it?
Well, no, it's not, there isn't really because it's okay. So there is.
Most people actually build and their houses are actually underground rather than being above ground, so it's cooler for them.
Yeah. So you dig into the side of a hill,
Oh wow.
and then you just move your furniture in. Yeah, called a dugout. So the death rate in Coober Pedy is more from I will say quote unquote accidents. If someone disappears down an old,
Yeah, rather than heat stroke.
Yeah. So quite often there's a crazy story a few years ago. The local cops were saying that they kind of very quietly they were putting the word out. They said, look, if you're going to push someone down an old mine shaft, just throw a soccer ball down after them because then we can write it off as a sporting accident and there's much less paperwork.
Wait, did they actually do that?
Wouldn't surprise me, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so everyone lives underground. All the shops are underground because it is. Yeah, it's much cooler. Constant temperature.
So basically, they live underground for the time being.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, does
Yeah,
that
it's
mean
pretty
they're
cool.
mole people?
Well,
Yeah, I'm sure that
that's one way you could
one
put
way
it.
to describe them. Yes. All right, there you go. You're all opal experts now. Congratulations.
Not really.
So go and have a wander around.
Are you gonna pull out some of the snakes?
Oh yeah, I'll go and get the snakes.
I'd love to
So
go there
this
and look for
one's
opal.
red.
I'd be looking for a Buick opal, so
So
yeah.
this one's
Love the old cars.
Yeah, exactly. It's very dark, so we call it the black opal. Black opals.
I don't know if they made it. I haven't looked at it.
So this is, So black opals, come out of the ground, something like that. Rarest and most valuable gems, or one of the rarest and most valuable gemstones in the world. Now, with all the different types of solid stones, the black opal is the best. The solid stone is a stone that there's just one single piece. It's not, we don't glue anything onto it. We also have boulder opal. So boulder opal comes from Queensland. It's found in this ironstone.
Oh, that's cool.
Ironstone. So, Joe's got a massive opal stone about that big that he bought from us actually. So, what we do with boulder opal is we cut stones like this. We leave the opal on top and ironstone on the back, so it's naturally two layers. And then sometimes it all mixes together like this. So this is what we call boulder matrix, where it's all 50 or 60 million years ago when opal was forming. Around Queensland it was formed in this volcanic ironstone. So it's all mixed in with the ironstone. Opal itself is like silicon dioxide, so it's a refraction of light off the tiny little siliceous particles. When we look at the value of opal, the first thing we do is we look at the brightness of the colour. So if you look at these two, one of the stones is $270, the other one is $720. So yeah, so the size isn't as important as the brightness. So yeah, that's 270. That's over 700.
Because
Those
that's
are solid stones. They're not glued to a backing.
Yeah, solid stones. Yeah. And when you look at the
because that one's
colour,
brighter.
blue colour is the most. Oh, something like this. So blue is the most common colour, and then green, like my ring. Then orange. I like green also. So red is the rarest and most valuable colour.
I like red.
So basically, the colour comes from if you had a look under a microscope. So the colour, this is opal with not much colour, and so this is opal maybe like this, and then
The other one,
the other one is opal.
like this one.
Yeah, like my, which shows really bright colour. So it's just light bouncing off the little silica
Particles.
spheres. You'll often see all the colours of the rainbow, but the 4 main colours are blue, green, orange, and red.
So there's nothing in the pink range, huh?
It's kind of, well, sometimes.
Almost
You
like
get a
this
little bit of
one,
pink
but that's
colour.
kind of red and blue.
Yeah.
Kimmy.
Oh, well, I had to.
So
That one's pink.
So the
have a ruby.
so the opal mining, right? So most opal comes from Coober Pedy, which is a Aboriginal term which means crazy white man in hole. It's very appropriate.
Crazy white man.
Now this is Coober Pedy. Last summer, both Coober Pedy and Lightning Ridge hit Celsius 60 degrees, Fahrenheit about 140,
Crap.
which is pretty crazy. Now, there's a couple. I just heard a story recently where. So this is Coober Pedy from the air. Every one of those holes is about 1 metre, and they go down to about maybe 25 metres, 30 metres, 90 feet. And every person has a claim, which is 50 by 50 metres. So whatever you find in that area is yours to keep. It's about $200 a year to peg a claim. And
So if you get like one good one, you basically pay it off.
yeah, well, so the one friend of mine was telling me that she was talking to a miner from Coober Pedy, and he said last year, or in this previous year, his little 50 by 50 metre claim, he found $30,000 worth, which is all right.
$200 a year?
Yeah. So the guy who had the guy pegged his claim next to him, same dirt, the same, obviously the same area. He in the last year he found $20 million worth of opal.
Oh, that
That
guy's.
would be a better haul.
So it is. One of them is $60. The other one is $2,000.
Don't mind.
No, I'm assuming the one on the left was.
All right. So hand up if you think this is the $2,000 stone. Anyone? Interesting. So, all right. We clearly have a lot of opal experts here, because generally most people say this one, but no, it is actually this little stone. So there are a number of reasons for the difference in the value. The main one being the $60 stone has got 3 layers. That's what we call a triplet. So a triplet is a paper thin layer of opal that we glue onto a dark backing, and on top of that we glue a clear quartz crystal cap. Yeah. So this one's called a redback spider. Now these actually have potentially a fatal bite, but no one's died in about 50 years because of the anti-venom. So very similar to the black widow, except they've got a stripe on their back. And she's a pretty big one. She's probably pretty pregnant at the moment. But she's pretty. Most animals get a bit more active when it's hotter, but these guys don't for some reason. I don't know. So. Just
Yeah, just be careful. Yeah, just be careful.
so.
Spikes you.
All right, we might close it up.
You would have to get a shot.
Yeah, but you'd still be incredibly unwell. So, this is a bearded dragon. You'll see these in the States as well. They have
wow.
bearded dragons.
He kind of
This is
looks
Eddie.
like very squishy.
We have a lot of dragons in, water dragons and frillnecks and other little Jackie lizards in Australia.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So you
Alright.
find those critters when you're out there?
Yeah, no, she hasn't, because you will definitely see if they have. But yeah, they're often there's a snake called you see this one here. So my dad, we used to have a lot of tiger snakes. So that's a tiger snake, which is like the 3rd deadliest snake in the world. And in long grass, these will often get killed because people think they're tigers.
Tiger snakes.
Farmers, I mean, will put a spade through them because they think they're tiger snakes. But they're relatively harmless.
I see that.
Want to pat it?
Sure. We'll get up there.
Sorry, buddy.
Jump away.
So blue tongue, obvious reasons.
Is he attempting to make the moon?
Ah, he's kind of, yes. So I'm pretty sure it's a female because he's quite, he's quite orange underneath. It's her main sense is her tongue. So that's how she smells, basically. So she doesn't, her hearing's not great and her eyesight isn't great. She also uses her belly as, to feel the vibration. she can drop her tail, so if she gets picked up again by a bird or something, then she'll drop her tail around about there. It does grow back.
So I can see different, like, it's like kind of lumpy right there.
Tail, shingleback, bobtail, sleepy, pinecone. It's a lot of different common names. So that looks like he's got two heads. So when
Yeah, he does.
if he gets picked up by a bird or something or a prey, then they'll be confused.
Yeah.
So we also have. You don't have to hold it. It'll just do it. It will just do
It's
its own
just
thing.
curl around
That's
your
really
head.
cool.
Yeah.
Don't walk towards me.
Oh,
He's just like,
I don't know
"Hi."
why I think it's gonna bite me.
Well, he's trying to say hi.
It's kind of just like a natural instinct that I think it's gonna bite me.
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
Oh, so like
They can like sense that if you're scared, right?
they can smell fear. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
They can smell you with their tongues. That's how they're saying hi.
Whatever you do, just don't hurt me. You really like my wrist, eh?
He's
Yeah.
like, oh hi. Can I just climb up your arm?
It probably
Bring it out.
What?
Bring it out if you want.
Sure, I'll show my grandma.
Oh,
Brenda.
she's gonna freak out. I need to see her.
No, Brenda. John. I'm holding the snake.
There's no wet spots in your bed. That's pretty good.
Their reactions. Oh, whoa. Hi. How's your day?
He's coming after you.
No?
No,
Say
he
hi. They don't bite.
He's just gonna constrict my left hand, no biggie.
He's not gonna bite.
Can I
He
pet
doesn't
it?
bite.
Yeah, go for it. Just pet it. It's not. It's a constrictor. It's not gonna bite you.
It won't bite you.
A constrictor?
Yeah,
They-
it's just
they
gonna.
circle around you.
It's just gonna squeeze you to
He's
death.
just gonna remove your arm.
Yeah, it's just gonna squeeze you
It's
to
just
death.
gonna squeeze your palm apart. Look off my arm. Look off my
He wants you.
That's what a constrictor
It
does.
definitely wanted me.
Did you see him like
really
sniffing
cool.
up your arm?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
definitely.
just hi. Can I just like climb your arm?
Let's watch.
Hold one. Do you wanna hold one? I'll hold it.